You could say we're fans of crypto at Binance, but we know it's had its fair share of critics. Some concerns are valid, while others not so much. Misunderstandings might seem harmless, but they can scare off newcomers and even trip up seasoned traders. So today, we are setting the record straight. We're taking on the top crypto myths and countering them with cold, hard facts. From shady rumors to outright nonsense, it's time to separate truth from fiction. And even if you reckon you're already a crypto expert, by the end of this video, you might just rethink what you thought you knew. Number 1. Crypto is just for criminals. You've heard it before, crypto's only used on the dark web for shady deals. Sure, in the early days, it did gain a reputation thanks to underground sites like Silk Road. And of course, it still can be used for illicit purchases, so can any currency. Here's the reality. Over 99% of crypto transactions today are completely legitimate, and it's making a real difference to people's lives. It's offering borderless, transparent transactions globally, serving the underbanked and acting as a store of value and a hedge against inflation. And it's not just for holding. You can buy just about anything with crypto today. Fun fact, the very first documented Bitcoin purchase was 2 pizzas for 10,000 BTC. At Bitcoin's recent values, that would be worth almost $1 billion. Wow. Number 2, cryptocurrency has no real value. Bitcoin's just digital monopoly money. Yeah. Skeptics, they love to claim that it's not backed by gold, but neither is the US dollar these days. So what gives the US dollar value then? Trust, demand, and usage. Bitcoin is exactly the same. Its value reflects the people's belief and worth. It's all about supply and demand. People use dollars for transactions and savings, and more they're doing the same with Bitcoin. The difference is Bitcoin has a capped supply of 21 million coins. This creates real scarcity, unlike fiat currencies, which can be printed endlessly, leading to inflation. And it's not just Bitcoin that's valuable. Other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum are valued for their utility, offering real-world use cases powered by smart contracts and decentralized apps. Crypto, it's no longer a niche thing. Millions of people use it every day. Major companies accept it, and it's now seen as a legitimate store of value. If we ever needed confirmation of that, just look at the US government's newly established strategic Bitcoin reserve, holding Bitcoin as a national asset. If that's not proof of real value, then I don't know what is. Number 3, Bitcoin's too expensive. Bitcoin recently peaked at over $100,000 per BTC, but price alone, it doesn't determine whether something is expensive. It simply shows what people are willing to pay based on perceived value. They see value in Bitcoin thanks to its scarcity and confidence. Its price will continue rising over time. But a big misconception is that you actually need that much money to buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin is divisible into units called Satoshis, just like cents to the dollar. Very few people are buying a whole Bitcoin in one go. In fact, most purchases are fractional, and you can start with as little as a few dollars. If you can afford a cup of coffee, you can afford some Bitcoin. It's not just for the wealthy. It's an accessible global asset that's available to anyone, no matter the budget. Number 4, cryptocurrencies are unregulated and therefore unsafe. Now, there's a common belief that crypto operates in some kind of lawless realm, making it inherently unsafe. Sure, in the early days, that was a little oversight, but now it's a totally different story. Governments and regulatory bodies around the world have now finally caught up and are now actively creating clear regulations to protect users and also to legitimize the industry. Now, some argue regulation goes against crypto's decentralized roots, but the truth is sensible regulation is necessary. It builds trust, protects users, and ensures platforms offering crypto services follow strict security and compliance standards. This creates a safer environment for everyone. Binance, for example, was recently granted a license by Vara in Dubai, enabling us to offer fully regulated services in the region. And then there's the EU's MiCA regulations, laying out clear rules for exchanges and stablecoins across Europe. Progressive frameworks like these improve accessibility, build trust, and most importantly, protect users. Of course, excessive oversight can limit accessibility, But the alternative of no regulation offers a door to fraud, scams, and market manipulation, harming everyone involved. It's a balancing act that requires us to work hand in hand with regulators. Ultimately, we all share the same goal: ensuring compliant, sustainable, and safe crypto adoption. Misconception number 5. It's a bubble. Bitcoin recently pulled back from its all-time high. It's the end, they shouted. The bubble has burst. If you've been around crypto for more than a minute, you'll probably have heard it all before. We all saw the same panic when Bitcoin dropped from $1,000 in 2013, when it fell from $20,000 in 2017, and recently after dropping below 100K. You get the point. Volatility doesn't mean collapse. And despite the dramatic headlines, it's never the end of the world. No market rises in a straight line. Pullbacks and corrections are healthy and even necessary for sustainable growth. Crypto, just like stocks and any other asset, has periods of ups and downs. No one can predict exactly when the next all-time high will be, but you can bet they'll be calling it a bubble as soon as the price dips. In Bitcoin's early days, large price swings, they were common, but today it's become increasingly stable. Its latest price correction pales in comparison to what we've seen in actual bubble scenarios, like the dot-com crash of the early 2000s. This stability shows how Bitcoin is maturing as a trusted asset class. Of course, investing always involves risks, but the overall trend, it speaks for itself. Bitcoin has proven resilient through the highs, lows, and plenty of controversies since 2009. Its market cap now sits at over $1 trillion, and blockchain tech is transforming industries and making real differences to people's lives. It's being adopted by people, institutions, and governments worldwide. Bubbles burst and vanish. Bitcoin, it's here to stay. And the final myth for this episode: it's too late to start now. Well, this one, it couldn't be further from the truth. Cryptocurrency is still in its early days, and many believe it's the best is yet to come. While the industry is certainly thriving, the reality is only a small fraction of the population actually own crypto. With clearer regulations and entirely new markets opening up, the potential for growth, it's never been higher. Catalysts like Bitcoin halving events, growing institutional adoption, and increasing mainstream acceptance, they all point to even wider adoption in the years ahead. On top of that, exciting new crypto projects are consistently launching, promising exciting developments and practical real-world applications. The industry is young, hungry, and evolving fast. Too late to start? Hardly. There has never been a better time to jump in. And those are the top crypto misconceptions busted. So, what do you think? Hopefully this has helped us to clear up some confusion. With crypto moving so fast, it can be really easy to get the facts mixed up. Education is key, and watching videos like this is a great way to stay informed. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe and share it with someone that might find it useful. Thank you for watching.